Good afternoon, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. Weird to have a Jewel haul for you guys on Monday. Guys, everything for the most part worked at Jewel. For some weird reason, the apples did not come up at the sale price, which was the advertised, like, front of the ad just for you coupon sale that was going on. They were supposed to be 79 cents per pound with a just for you coupon. And it was a limit of 5 pounds. I got 4.21 pounds. So I was under the 5 pounds like limit or whatever. But like I said, they ended up not ringing up at the price. They were full $1.99 per pound price. So it was like $8 I think for the apples when they should have been like $3-4 pretty much. So that was a little bit of a bummer. And one of the other things too was I got like the off-brand of the like toaster pastries, and I don't know if it was the variety pack that was included, so maybe that was my bad. The apples should have been, it was the advertised, they even had the sign where I picked them out and everything like that, and they rang up as Honeycrisp apples. Like, it wasn't like they got cued in, you know, or like punched in wrong or whatever. So that was right. Again, the toaster pastries, there was a 75 cent off coupon that didn't come off on those. Could have possibly been my fault. Like I said, maybe it was only on like the strawberry variety, I don't know. But yeah, so everything else looked like it came off. Most of the stuff I got was just sale stuff and then some coupon things. Only actually one of the sale items I did was coupon sale thing, but all the stuff I ended up getting was like cheaper than what we normally wind up paying for it at Aldi or like dollar store, whatever. So I figured that all the stuff that we ended up getting, because they had their 88 cent sale going on at Jewel, was all really good prices. So like I said, I figured that everything worked out to actually be a better price than if we would have paid for a retail price. And they haven't had, I guess they have, but like normally they only have their 88 cent sale like maybe once a month, maybe like every other month sort of. Sometimes they can run it back-to-back weeks, but I've noticed they haven't had it really a lot recently. And I don't know if it's like they have it more like seasonally or what, but again, like I said, all the stuff we ended up getting was cheaper than what we would have paid if we bought it at Aldi or like the dollar store or something like that, because a couple of these things I also sort of compared to the Dollar Tree price too. So like I said, I'll share all of that with you guys. And then also to what we ended up getting from Aldi. So all of these items, these things over here on the table, all the way around, all the way through to this side of the table, ended up costing, we paid $68.93 after tax, and saved $91.66. So we had a 58% savings. However, like I said, the Honeycrisp apples should have been probably another $4 or so cheaper, and then an extra 75 cents. So I was probably looking at closer to like $65 maybe. There was like, I knew it was probably be right around like $70, and there was, I think, 2 things maybe I didn't end up getting. I know I was gonna get the organic baby carrots also, because there was 2 different coupons that were going on with that. The organic ones were on sale for $1.99. There was a $1 off coupon making them 99 cents. The non-organic ones also had a coupon. I'll get back to that. But that was one thing, and then I thought there was another 1 or 2 things maybe that I either couldn't find or they didn't have or whatever. So like I said, I was like, oh, it's probably right around $70, and it was. So that's why the apples ringing up at full retail price didn't strike me as being weird, but that's like a whole extra $4 sort of expensive. I probably, if I would have noticed it sooner, because I saw again at the top of my receipt, like all the coupons came off, and I looked at the bottom, I earned my points, you know, and everything like that. So I was like, okay, like, you know, my coupons did wind up coming off and everything worked, but it wasn't until I was really going over the receipt once we had already left, saw that the Honeycrisp apples didn't ring up at the right price. And I probably would have actually went back to the customer service desk and been like, you know, these didn't come up at the right price, and I had the coupon loaded, you know, all that kind of stuff, just because that's an actual advertised sale that, you know, and then didn't come up at the right price. But it was a little weird too, because the cashier at the end, she had to, for some reason, like use the override, because she said earlier, like she put something in and then voided it out. But it was like something real at the beginning of the transaction, like the bread or something like that got keyed in wrong or something. So I know that I'm pretty sure that probably wasn't what it was or what caused it, but for whatever reason. Those, like I said, I had to eat that sort of $4. So anyways, the rest of the items, these items sort of all over here, these were all part of the 88-cent sale. So it was 88 cents when you bought 8 or more items. So then again, I bought way more than 8, so all of my items ended up bringing up at 88 cents. So I got 2 of the Jolly Time popcorns. I also got 4 of the Signature Select pasta sauces. I also got the bread. That was on sale as well, white and wheat jewel bread. I also got my mom 2 of these little grapefruit, like the Del Monte sort of little like cups. She likes these. And then also for my dad, I got the Rockstar Energies. These were on sale, like I said, 88 cents, but the coupon, there was a coupon going on also with these that I had in my account, which was $2 off of 3. So these ended up being like 68 cents for 3 of them, or something cents each. I don't even know. It was like 20 something cents about, which is awesome price. So we ended up picking up 3 of those. That was, I think, the only actual coupon that had to do with any of the like 88-cent sale. Then we also picked up 2 of the Ranch Signature Select dressing, and I also got 2 of the Signature Select like marinade. And we got 3 of the Powerades, and then we ended up getting 4 of the Pringles, and also 2 of the Rice-A-Roni, like I got Mexican style, and then also the Knorr, like Spanish rice, just because when we do like, you know, tacos or something like that, we'll normally wind up doing that. And then also we ended up getting 2 of the Signature Select croutons. We got the cheese and garlic, and then the garlic and butter. And then also bath poofs. I think I told my dad just hang on to these like for Christmas, for stocking stuffers. But those were also 88 cents each. Again, I was saying like cheaper than the dollar store and stuff like that. And so I think we did this too one year where we got these on a sale before Christmas, and we ended up doing that same sort of thing as well. And then also too, this was one of the other things, like compared to the dollar store price, my mom gets these a lot at the dollar store, and they're $1. They're 88 cents. It's part of the sale. So saved a little bit of money buying these on sale here instead of, again, at the, you know, price she normally winds up getting them at. So again, stocked up on some things, like again, the pasta sauce, again, those type of things that like isn't necessarily stuff we're going to use right now, but because it is on sale cheaper than what we would get, like the ranch dressing at Aldi, I grabbed 2 of those. So that was, again, all those sales. And then the produce, we ended up picking up the baby carrots. These were on sale for $1.49 or something like that. There was a 75-cent off coupon making them 74 cents. So I picked up one of those. The cauliflower was on sale for 99 cents a pound. I believe we ended up paying $1.68 for almost 2 pounds. And then, like I said, the Honeycrisp apples, those were $1.99 a pound. They should have been 79 cents per pound. We got 4.21 pounds. So again, it was $8.38 for those, when again, it should have been closer to like $4 bucks. And then also too, the strawberries were on sale for $1.50 each. All the berries actually were on sale for $1.50 each. So I picked up 3 strawberries, a thing of blueberries, 2 things of blackberries, and 2 things of raspberries. So that was all the produce. And then some of the like also personalized sort of just for you coupons that were going on. I had a 50 cents or 49 cents for any Gatorade. So I went ahead and picked up one of these for Jack. And then I also had a coupon that was when you bought 6 participating like Kellogg's products, I think it was $8 off. So the Eggos were on sale for $2.50, and the Nutri-Grain bars were on sale for $2.49. So in total, for buying the 6 products, and you saved $8. I don't know what I said. But in total, these wound up working out to be like, I think $1.12 or something like that after the coupon, which again is a really great price. Like all these price, I think, for like their like off-brand Nutri-Grain sort of bars, whatever they wind up calling them, is again like close to that price. I think sometimes they're 99 cents, but sometimes they're also $1.50. It sort of depends. And again too, for like the Eggos, that's normally a really good price, $1.12 pretty much. I probably would have bought more of these, but we have very limited freezer space and maybe less of these, just because sometimes you can get these cheaper. They do have similar kind at the dollar store. I think they're a smaller count though, but I would have went with more of these because I think that around $1 for waffles is a great price, especially Eggo brand. But like I said, we don't have a lot of room in the freezer, so I went with those. And then a couple of the other personalized offers was the creamer was on sale, $1.98 with a personalized offer. Again, all these can be anywhere from $1.99 to $2.50. So again, figured that was a better price. And then also too, my dad likes to do like not use dairy milk when he does like workout shakes and stuff like that, and so he gets a lot of times like almond milk or something like that. And I got this one time for Matthew. But this was on sale for $3 and there was a $2 off coupon, so it was only $1 again for him to be able to get that instead of like $2, $3 sometimes at Aldi for almond milk. It's not almond milk, but it's, again, he just uses non-dairy milk, whatever kind we normally wind up having, and sometimes we don't, so sometimes he doesn't have them, but again, we have that, so he can use that. And then this, like I was saying, was maybe what I picked up the wrong size of. It said family pack. It was on sale for $1.99 and there was a 75-cent off coupon, making it $1.24. We normally almost always get the actual Kellogg's brand Pop-Tarts, but again, I figured like, oh, it's going to be cheaper than even, you know, like that was a good price. My dad and brothers are very like brand loyal to the Kellogg's brand, so yeah, but my mom actually doesn't care at all, so I figured we could get that, but that coupon didn't end up coming off. I don't know why. I don't know if it was because I got the variety pack or what, but yeah. And then the one other advertised just for you offer that was going on was on the Keebler Cookies. These were on sale for $1.49 with the just for you coupon, and it was a limit of 2, so I bought 2 of these. And there is also, I think, the bubbly water was $2.99, or like sparkling drink sort of. It's $2.99 with a personalized, or not personalized, but a just for you offer. We didn't end up getting those because we don't drink them. But I think that's also a limit of 2 as well. So like I said, that was everything I ended up getting from Jewel. And then this little haul over here was everything we ended up getting from Aldi. We ended up spending $43.62 after tax. So we ended up getting this, I think it was $16.99, yes, quesadilla maker, just because I honestly, like, normally if I see like little things like that, like, oh, that's a cute little, you know, like Hot Pocket maker thingy, or, you know, something like that, whatever, little small appliances, normally I'm not like hugely into getting those. But we make quesadillas a lot. This already like sort of cuts them, I think, and like all that kind of stuff. So I was like, this to me seems very worth it, like instead of like dirtying a frying pan every single time. And sometimes like I'll make one and then later Jack will make one and then my dad will make one or something like that. Like the 3 of us for sure definitely are always making quesadillas. On occasion Matthew will make one, but and sometimes my mom, but like us 3, if Jack knows that I just made one and he doesn't have anything to eat, he will normally wind up following me and making one. So I figured we have this, we can actually use it and we can just throw it in our small appliance cabinet. But like I said, I actually thought that for me this is sort of worth it because we do make quesadillas a lot, and it wasn't like, oh, another little appliance that we're just never going to use. So we did wind up picking up that. And then I also got feta cheese for myself. I got tomato basil soup because I love this soup. I don't like tomato soup, but I love this soup when I make myself grilled cheese. It's actually the only kind of soup I like. I don't like the Campbell's stuff. Like, this tastes so good. I like cannot. I actually realized, I was like, I hate tomato soup, and I was like, I don't. I just only really like really good tomato soup. And again, I have to sort of have it paired with something else if I'm having a grilled cheese. And so I actually like drink it, sort of eat it. Do you eat soup or drink soup? More often when, you know, I actually have this and will, like I said, use that over like ketchup for my grilled cheese. And then we also got tortillas, We got minced garlic because we're out. And I swear, guys, I was looking for this in the spice section. I was like, that's where they've always had it. I looked, I could not find it. My dad went down an aisle, asked the guy, and he literally brought us right back there, and it was sitting right in front of my face. So I was like, how did I not see that? But we haven't been buying like garlic at Aldi because we normally get the big jar from like Caputo's because it lasts way longer. But yeah, so found that at Aldi. And then I got 2 packages of ranch mix because I don't have any extra on hand, and sometimes if my mom does not wind up using, she'll sometimes use mushrooms, but if she doesn't, then and they're maybe not looking the best anymore, I do a really good ranch like mushrooms in the slow cookers. Taste so good. So I figured if, like I said, if they've been sitting in there for a while and she hasn't used them yet, I can do that. But we don't have any extras of those, so I picked up 2 of those. Mushrooms were on sale as part of the produce picks for 99 cents. The grapes were on sale for 85 cents as part of the produce picks. The extra produce we got were bananas. We also got a thing of spinach, so I can do berry spinach salads this week. And then we're gonna grill tonight, so I got a package of the brioche buns, hot dog buns, and we're also completely out of gallon-sized freezer bags, so I picked up 2 packages so we won't run out again. So that was everything from Aldi then. But oh yeah, guys, do you see this? These were the Tupperware things I was talking about yesterday, how we randomly found that box of a 16-year-old unopened Tupperware in the attic that my mom ended up buying from like maybe a Tupperware party or something like that. So we have 8 new like Tupperware bowls that are back there, and then those little lunch thingies, and then little snack ones too. Which is funny because I'm like, we honestly will probably actually not use these. They're these like little cups, and then they've got these little lids that can go on them. So like for treats, like, you know, not treats, but like for little like, you know, snacks and stuff like that. And I was like, we're not little kids anymore. Like when we have a snack, we do not have that amount of a snack. We normally wind up with a big, and like also to needing to store it, I was like, that's, like, I don't know. Like I said, we'll use them, but I just don't know how often we'll wind up using them as far as like snacks sort of stuff, I feel like goes. Like we'll probably wind up using them for like ketchup dipping or something like that, because we used to actually, I remember we had some of these, a lot of these when I was little, and again, I always used them to like put ketchup or like ranch dip in or something like that, and then having it that way, which I think they're actually probably one of the perfect sizes for those, and we don't have any of those sizes left anymore. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get this stuff all put away, and I also need to get some dishes because you guys clearly see there was a pile of dishes behind me. So yes, guys, that was what we got. But I'm happy with Jewel, and like too, because we didn't go to Valley Produce and Caputo's last week, felt like we sort of saved a little bit of money. So I had a reason to like sort of stock up a little bit more on some things this week. That stuff, again, that we'll like use slowly over time. Like we're not gonna use 2 things of ranch dressing this week, but rather buy it on sale. They have to buy it Aldi when we're out at sort of full price, or, you know, right Aldi price, which I think is better when I can get it on sale cheaper than that. So I'm gonna get this stuff put away. So guys, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed. I actually got so much stuff done. Not only, again, getting to go to the grocery store earlier today, which was awesome, and like, you know, it didn't feel like a Monday, I feel like, because of that. But on top of that too, I'm not sure if I had said it in, what would that be, Saturday's vlog. When we went to Menards, we also picked up bird seed, and so I needed to bake it because it helps to keep like pests out of the bird seed if there's like eggs and stuff like that in there, and also to keep the seeds from germinating when you know, like the birds will wind up throwing it all over the lawn. We have some of the bird feeders near the flower beds, want weeds and stuff like that in the flower beds from the bird seed. Cooking it on a low enough temperature helps to keep the like nutrition for the birds and everything like that. So I think what I do is 300 for like 30 minutes. And I normally have got like a huge rotation going. But I had a big bag of bird seed, like I said, we bought. I thought it was like maybe a 20 or 30 pound bag or something like that. However, I didn't realize that we had left a bag in the garage over the summer. So I went to go and do that bird seed as well, and that's when I found out that there was all kinds of little pests inside of it, like, I forget what it's called, I keep wanting to say weevil. I think it is weevils. Something like that. But I keep wanting to say weasels. Yeah, I think it's close to there. Anyways, I think that's what they were, which they can be in grains and flour and, you know, like any of those like pantry type of things, which is why we always freeze. Like if we buy a big bulk of rice, we freeze all of it. We wind up freezing our flour when we buy it to not have that problem. However, I ended up going through and trying to do that bag of birdseed only to realize, like I said, that I was like, what is it? All this stuff in here? All of a sudden they just started coming out in droves. And so, but baking it again, like they were gone. So, yeah, that's one thing that, like I said, I've never had a problem with that before because we've always baked the birdseed. And like I said, I left that bag out in the garage and that would have been the problem. Because I think we bought it over July or something like that, around that time maybe, or maybe June, but it was too hot to turn the oven on because I think maybe we just got in the furnace or the air conditioning. I don't even think we did, because didn't we get it like late June or something like that? But yeah, so we weren't having the oven turned on, and I remember that when we ended up being like, oh, okay, well, we'll just put this out in the garage, and we left it out there all summer and forgot about it. And like I said, yeah, so I spent, I think that was maybe a 10 or 15 or 20 pound bag that we had in the garage, plus, like I said, whatever the 20 or 30 pound bag that we bought was. So I went through a ton of birdseed. I went around and I ended up taking care of all of the bird feeders. All, like, I don't even know how many we have, guys. There is 4, I guess I have 3 suet feeders. One of them is a double suet feeder. I've got 2 thistle feeders. I've got the one long tube feeder that's in the front yard. So I also had to take off the shepherd's hooks, the like plants. I took those off because they were sort of dead anyway, that were in the hanging baskets, and replaced them with bird feeders because now is the time when birds need food the most. Since everything is dying down, it's getting cold, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, they need bird seed. So, and you know, it's harder for them to forage in the winter. That's why we put the extra bird feeders out. But I'll be honest, I was not very good this year, like in total, like this over the summer, really, even going through and making sure that I kept any of the bird feeders filled. But that was also because in the back on the bird sanctuary thing that we built, the sunflowers were so huge and crazy. We got tons of finches at those. We didn't even, again, need to like feed them. That's why all the stuff that was growing was feeding them anyway, but like now it's all dead. They've eaten it all. So those, and then the morning glories, which overran that sort of thing in the backyard. And I couldn't find any of the bird feeders because they were all buried underneath all the morning glories. So since the morning glories are sort of dying too, I ended up unburying all of those, redid all of those feeders, filled them up, hung them up in there, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like I said, there's 3 squirrel proof bird feeders in the backyard, along with one of the suets, and then there's 2 other ones on the back deck. And then the front yard, there is, like I said, 2 thistle feeders, like one really long tube feeder and then a second smaller one. And then I have the 2 suet feeders in the front yard. And we don't have our platform feeder fixed. So I want to try and do that. My dad was saying too, maybe we can even try to do it this weekend, since football will be over this weekend, and then we don't have to, you know, my dad doesn't have to spend time going over film or, you know, doing anything else. So then when that is done, we can, you know, get back on projects a little bit, since it is still nice out. Like today was actually 70 degrees, I think. But yeah, so like I said, I want to get that fixed because I haven't seen my blue jay friend, Jay, that's what I call him. I honestly have no clue if it's a boy or girl, and I saw 5 of them. I think the last time I saw them last year, I saw 5 of them all at once, I think, or 4 or something like that. And I was recording when I did it too, and I actually captured all of them on film. So that was really cool, like, experience, because I'd only seen 1 at a time ever. And my mom was convinced she saw 2 once, but because we don't have the platform feeders and there's no feeders that they can really eat out of, I hadn't seen any at all this year. So I'm really hoping that we can get that and attract some of them back over the winter. And then on top of that too, like cardinals and other birds, doves, things like that. Like the cardinals will definitely stay around for the summer, but the chickadees too, I remember, I think it was around this time last year, maybe November, but the chickadees really love the platform feeder too last year. So I'm, like I said, really hoping, fingers crossed, that we can get that done maybe next weekend or the following weekend and have that set up as well. And then on top of that too, I took down all of the hummingbird feeders. We have 4, I think, in total. I took all of those down and soaked them in the slop tubs to clean them. And then because they were all just like dirty. So I did that, and there was like wasps dead inside of it. So I cleaned all of those and let them soak, and now they are drying in the slop tub. So I had a lot of stuff that I got done today, guys. Like, it was like every 30 minutes I have to pop back in the kitchen to do another rotation of birdseed. And so I have like an entire tote filled with birdseed that we put back out in the garage, because I left everything out on the front porch, so I could just keep filling it up, throwing it in the oven, filling up the next thing, throwing it in the oven, taking the cooked stuff, putting it in the tote outside, and kept moving that way. So we ended up, like I said, getting to all of that, which was awesome. I felt really good, like really productive today too, and getting all of that done. And like I said, I'm really excited. I hope that all my little birdie friends end up coming back. But it was nice because my dad, like I said, had off work, but he did have football, but we still ended up grilling tonight, because like normally when he comes back from football, he has to like do, you know, any extra things sort of that he needs to, works out, and then literally eats dinner and goes to bed. Like, he has like a couple hours, so there's really not even enough time for him to like grill in the afternoon. So since he had all the time in the morning to like get the stuff done that he wanted to, we were able to grill for dinner tonight. So like those pasta salads, all that stuff that you guys saw me get on Saturday, Caputo's, that's what we ended up doing. And then my mom made grilled veggies from some stuff from the garden, some just like leftover like bell peppers and stuff like that too we had in the fridge. Just a handful of stuff. So anyways, yeah guys, like I said, I felt really good today. Like, I got a lot of stuff done. I felt very productive, like I said. And again, I'm very happy that all of my birds, I hope that they all end up coming back. They have definitely got enough food in their feeders for sure. So anyways, I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.